Robert Hammond Patrick is known to a wide range of admirers, first of all for his starring role in the action movie, where he played the liquid crystal robot T-1000. Then the performer's filmography was replenished with other popular films, which contributed to the growth of his fame. Over time, fans began to forget that the way of the idol in the cinema was long and thorny. Childhood and youth. Robert was born in November 1958 in Georgia. Carefree childhood and adolescent years of the celebrity passed in the suburbs of Cleveland in the circle of a friendly family, where Robert Patrick was one of 5 children. Robert Patrick Sr., the father of the future actor, worked as a banker. The family lived in abundance, and the children were engaged in everything they liked. For example, Richard Patrick, a brother of Robert, was fond of music and later became the frontman of the rock band Filter. Robert, on the other hand, liked soccer and athletics. But for the art of acting he initially had no heart. The boy even refused to play in the school play Peter Pan, explaining this by the lack of desire to go on stage in a tight leotard. Everything changed at university. Suddenly, the young man was so fond of acting, which refused to continue his studies at the university, considering it a waste of time. The future actor went to Los Angeles, hoping that thus can quickly get into the field of view of directors. But the long-awaited meeting with the first role dragged on for years. To survive, Patrick worked in a bar as a waiter and part-time house painter. Slept right in the car. But Robert did not waste time. He studied Stanislavski's system on his own. Movies. Cinematic biography of the actor, although it began at age 28, but it began immediately with the starring role. The young man drew the attention of cult director Roger Corman, who entrusted Patrick to play a biker in the thriller film Hell's Angels. And immediately, as they say, there was a hit in the top 10. In the blockbuster Rennie Harlin's Die Hard 2 to Robert, who played in the episode, drew the attention of James Cameron. The director was just looking for an actor with a brutal appearance on the role of cyborg assassin in the new project Terminator 2, Judgment Day. In addition to Robert, the new Terminator involved Arnold Schwarzenegger, Linda Hamilton, Edward Furlong, Joe Morton and other representatives of the American cinema. So Patrick turned into a world-famous robot called T-1000. This role and today is associated with the name of the artist, Liquid Terminator. That is the nickname stuck to Robert after the release of the picture on the screens. His character seeped through walls and ceilings, catching bullets without injury, but did it spectacularly. The place of gunshot wounds, even in the head, were left instantly healed shiny holes. Such a transformation is the result of computer technology, which was first used to create special effects in the second Terminator. Still, the new techno developments were unable to create the image of a silent, handsome villain in a police uniform, so Patrick took up the cause. The actor gave his character a strong, disarming look, which later he was repeatedly asked to demonstrate in various shows. The main role came to the actor in 2000. Patrick attracted the interest of Chris Carter, the creator of the rating series The X-Files, urgently needed to replace David Duchovny. So from 2000 to 2002, Robert appeared on screen as John Doggett, Dana Scully's new partner. The replacement was not only favorably received by audiences and critics. Robert Patrick was awarded the prestigious Saturn Award for his work. In 2001, the actor was included in the list of 10 most beautiful men in television in the United States. In the Emmy-winning drama series The Sopranos, the performer played David Scatino in 3 episodes. A new surge in popularity came to the artist after the release of the painting Walk the Line, where Patrick got the image of the father of the main character. The film won an Oscar. Appreciated the audience and critics' biographical miniseries Elvis, in which the actor was again entrusted to play his father, this time the celebrity Elvis Presley. The film was awarded the Emmy and Golden Globe Awards. In the following years, having strengthened his position as a Hollywood star, Robert received one offer after another. There were no breaks in his schedule. In February 2017, the film Alois was released. In this film, the actor played Dr. Grice. Robert Legato's thriller was filmed in the building of a real-life psychiatric clinic called Alois, which operated until 1982. In March 2017, the media reported that Patrick had joined the cast of a television project from Amazon, an adaptation of Aaron Monk's popular horror podcast Lore. The podcast was the best podcast of 2015 on iTunes and one of the best podcasts of 2016 by Entertainment Weekly magazine. Each episode brought up paranormal stories involving mythical creatures and beings that people willingly believed in during the Middle Ages. The role given to Robert, the Reverend Eliakim Phelps. The Rising Hawk, a Ukrainian-American film based on the historical novel of the same name by Ivan Franko, premiered in the fall of 2019. Patrick embodied the key character on the screen. Accordingly, the film was shot in English and then dubbed into Ukrainian. Roland Franko, the writer's grandson, served as historical consultant. In the star lineup with Meryl Streep, Gary Oldman and Antonio Banderas, Robert appeared in the film Laundromat by Steven Soderbergh, which was presented at the 76th Venice Film Festival. The plot is based on a true story of the investigation by journalists of the case of the Panama Papers. The role of the cop, fighting for justice, went to Patrick in the action movie Honest Thief by Mark Williams, where the main role was played by Liam Neeson. Personal life. The tall, statuesque actor is always in the public eye. The personal life of this Hollywood film actor never becomes a topic of discussion for the yellow press. Robert just does not give reasons for scandalous gossip. Robert Patrick's personal life was surprisingly happy. With his wife Barbara Hooper, the man met in his youth, in that difficult period, when he was migrating on castings, lived in a car and worked part-time as a bartender and painter. By the way, Robert met his future wife just while working in a bar. Robert and Barbara became married when Patrick starred in Terminator. The couple had 2 children, daughter Austin and son Samuel. The actor regularly adds new photos to his Instagram page. Most of the pictures are related to his creative environment, but shots from his family life Patrick also shares with his followers. Robert Patrick now. Now Robert Patrick regularly pleases fans with new works and plans to continue filming. A wave of interest from viewers has caused the artist to join the cast of the 10th season of the post-apocalyptic drama The Walking Dead, based on the comic books by Robert Kirkman, Tony Moore and Charlie Adlard. The close-knit cast warmly welcomed the newcomer into their ranks. The creators shared on social media that Robert enlivened the filming process with his presence and brought a touch of fun. In the summer of 2021 with the actor premiered detective drama No Man of God, based on the biography of serial killer Ted Bundy.